Hey guys, V8's here with another video review. Up for review today we have the latest release from Pop Culture Shock Collectibles, which also happens to be one of my favorite characters from Mortal Kombat 2, that being Baraka. This is the exclusive version. It has a limited run of 200. Let's start by looking at the box. The box has a nice glossy texture to it. As you can see, we have the figure up front in the foreground with the classic dragon head logo in the background. We can also see that this is the exclusive. As I mentioned, the exclusive has a limited run of 200 versus the regular, and the difference is in the position of the arms. The side has the same figure picture with the ominous moon background, and finally the back has a small write-up on the character and its history throughout the series. Assembly for the statue is pretty straightforward because you more or less have about 4 pieces to assemble. You begin by putting the statue on the base. It pegs right in. Then depending on whether you got the exclusive or the regular, you choose the chosen left and right arms, and that's it. So what do I think about the statue? I'll start by saying that being a fan of the character, it's really difficult to not be biased, but honestly I don't need to be, because Pop Culture Shock has done a wonderful job with the statue. The statue is fully sculpted, there's no mixed media on it. The base is thankfully not one of the simple round bland black versions that Pop Culture Shock did with a couple of their statues. Yes, it's simplistic, but it works well with the character. The pose itself also works well with the statue. It depicts Baraka in forward attacking stance. The difference between the exclusive and regular isn't much, to be honest, and if you missed out on the exclusive, I wouldn't be bothered much, because it doesn't take away too much from the statue. Having said that, let's focus on the finer details of the statue. Now, if you're a fan of Pop Culture Shock and you're buying their statues, you know that they do an amazing job with their video game characters, and Baraka, to be honest, is no exception. The character has simply translated perfectly from the 2D world of the game to the 3D world of ours. The amount of detail that has gone into the overall outfit, the muscle anatomy, the facial details is simply out of this world. I even like the smaller, finer details of the little blood marks from where the bones are protruding out of his arms, to the overall blades and his set of teeth, the eyes. Again, simply amazing work. The only thing I would say would have made the statue look better is if they could somehow have incorporated metal blades into this, and then the statue would have been simply on another level. Not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just something I feel that could have just taken it to another level. On the size, the statue scales well with Shao Kahn, if you own him from the same series. However, I need to point this out, it would not scale well with the ninjas, I feel, because I think I read somewhere that the ninjas were not actually 1/4 scale, and having this one in hand along with the ninjas that I own, I could tell you that they're all not the same scale. If Baraka and Shao Kahn are quarter scale, then the ninjas are definitely not. Finally, there is one issue I see with this statue, and that's the way the head is connected to the body. Now, the body is one mold, so the head is already attached. However, it looks like that was not the case when they designed it, because there's a clear line as to how the head is attached. So maybe this was a head that was supposed to be detachable, or maybe there was another thought process in for the way the statue would have looked, and it was not executed. But I think it was a last minute decision to change that. Hence there's a very clear seam line across the head. So what's the final verdict on this statue? Given the almost perfect execution and the slight flaw, I would give this statue a solid 95. If you're a fighting game fan or a Mortal Kombat fan, this is a statue that must be in your collection. To wrap up, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you'd like, share, comment and subscribe. I really welcome feedback, and I'm always looking for ways to improve my videos. Until I see you next time, this is V8 tuning out.